I was gonna do some cinematic intro. When you thought they wouldn't return, well, they in fact do. Welcome to the new episode of the Empire Podcast, guys. It's me, Mark, Champ. I'm back, and with me, you got Steph, you got Doz, you got Nath. We're all here. No one's sick. No one's missing it, despite late haircut appointments. We're all here, okay?
And flights, anyways.
And flights. Dude,
But can the first topic be, what is the latest you can book an appointment for a haircut?
Yeah.
What do you mean, mate?
Jeff, did you actually have a haircut?
Show us face. Show the face.
You did?
Show the face.
Did you get a refund?
I'm doing something different.
No.
I'm doing something
Okay.
different.
No.
You got the
Okay,
GTA haircut incoming.
I got, I got a taper fade because I'm
They go
growing
for
my
the
hair back
dot-
again.
You going for the Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom.
And you got the moustache too.
got the
You're going full
moustache.
Dom.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, okay.
I wish.
Fair enough. Boys, how's your weeks? Good? Fantastic. Let's get straight into the Premier League that has just passed. First game. Dorian's given the finger to the Dragons crest, and I agree. I'm on board as a Dragons fan.
Yep.
That's for the Dragons.
Cool.
We had one game. Let's get on to Rugby League later.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into the Premier League. We'll get into Premier League first. We'll follow it up with some wrestling and so on. First game of the weekend. It's our team, apart from you, Steph. It's Arsenal Brighton.
It's not a like.
Hey.
Yeah. It's
Hey.
a brain fart, but also a shit referee job. Let's be real.
It's not a red card. It's not a yellow card.
Listen.
It's a yellow.
If old mate, if the other guy, what's his name?
João
Pedro. Who, hey, by the way, João Pedro, come over to the carpet, mate. Come over to the carpet. He's like Gabriel Jesus with height, less injury prone. That's what he is. He's going to play for an elite club one day. He's already there. Brighton's elite. That was not a yellow card. João Pedro boots the ball
50
like
yards.
98 yards into straight down the way. It went into bloody White Hart Lane. That's how far he kicked it. Not a card, not a single card, not a mention of a card, nothing. But yeah, all good, man.
Are you
Same referee.
Are you guys annoyed?
Am I not? Yes.
I'm actually happy we came away with a draw.
Yes, I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed at Declan Rice for putting himself in the situation.
Can I ask?
The fact.
You've played football, Nathan?
Yes.
You've played football. If the back is turned to you and you see the ball rolling towards you, what are you doing? He didn't
If I'm on a yellow card, nothing. If I'm on a yellow card, nothing.
He didn't boot the ball away.
No. He's on a yellow card. A, don't give away that foul in that position. B, remove yourself from any situation. Mate, you haven't made a tackle in your life. You wouldn't know. The ball comes in.
I don't defend.
Don't defend.
Breathe. Get out of it.
Didn't you miss a game because you're sick for like the 13th time in the year? Shh.
Hush.
I've got pneumonia, mate.
Steph,
Can't breathe. Don't breathe.
I
got pneumonia, he said. He says I got pneumonia. Steph, I've got to ask you a question. As someone that's played more recently, if the ball's rolling to you, and keep in mind, you saw it. Declan Rice didn't boot the ball away. He tapped it, right? He tapped it
out of play. That's the issue.
Okay, so out of play. So would you say he delayed the restart? Is that what you say?
We're not disagreeing with that part. We're disagreeing. I'm saying, had he not been in that position in the first place, there would be no issues. We would be talking about us winning comfortably.
Natural instinct. He just touched the ball. The ball came rolling. It hit his. If you see it, it hit.
No,
his...
I think he knew what he was doing,
exactly
but
what
he
he was
didn't expect to get. Sent off for
And
it.
as he got kicked, he milked it.
Yeah, of course he milked it, which made it worse. Him milking it made it worse. If he just said, "Wait, kick it before relax," he made it worse because then it was even more of a stop in play.
Also, that's assault, brother. Veltman.
It was assault.
Red card.
It was assault.
Veltman should have got a yellow.
Xhaka did that.
If you do it on the
Xhaka
street,
did that. He's in the gulag, bro. He's in the gulag.
Yeah,
like 100%.
if that's on the street, that's assault.
It's assault. It's assault.
Anyway,
you can't just kick
so on that note, if you take into consideration the location of the foul, right, or the so-called foul, firstly, it should have been a foul on Declan Rice. You know, Joel Veltman, filthy. Joel Veltman goes to take a quick free kick. Who takes a quick free kick in that location? Secondly, if you look at the angle of play, there was no one available. Joel Veltman knew exactly what he was doing, and hey, look, fair play. He knew exactly what he was doing. Fair play. It wasn't a yellow card, and I'm seeing every single pundit, former player, agree. So we're not wrong. Declan Rice shouldn't have done it, but at the same time, you're not going to give a second yellow card for that. Dermot Gallagher, who's former head of the referees, PGO MOL in the UK, said that for a previous incident, same day he said this right on Sky Sports or something. He said that referees, they try their best to keep it 11v11, and it had to do with, I think it was a Crystal Palace player that conceded like so many fouls. Will Hughes, I think it was Will Hughes against Chelsea. Committed like 5 fouls before he was carded, and then a few fouls after the fact, and he didn't get a second yellow. And he said in that moment, referees try their best to keep it 11v11, and that's where common sense comes into it. Then the Arsenal game is mentioned, and he says, the referee, he had to do what he had to do, he had to send him off. And then they asked the ref, I don't know who it was, but legend for asking the former ref, where's common sense come into that? And then he's like, well, common sense did come into it because he used the letter of the law.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
Look, anywhere else on the...
There's no common sense there, cuz. There's no common sense.
Yeah.
There's no common sense.
It's hard to defend it.
Blaming the ref for not winning that game.
We're
at home against Brighton. The game should have been dead and buried.
It's
You're acting like Brighton are a pushover. They're not.
Mate, we're at home. We're the Arsenal, mate.
We are.
We're not this United losing to Brighton. Get out of it. If that's your expectation, go support Man United then. Mate, come on. Get out
hold on. What are you talking about?
We should be beating Brighton.
Brighton
You want to win the
are
league,
good.
you got to beat Brighton at home.
We were on track to continue battering Brighton.
Yeah, until Declan Rice.
Look, I think
Most cynical person in the world, this bloke.
even before
Mate, you're fucking covering for Declan Rice when if he wasn't in that position in the first place, you would not be talking about him being red carded. Simple as that.
Listen. I think before the red card as well, there were a couple dodgy calls from the ref, and I think even after the red card, there's a couple dodgy calls from the ref.
Where's the consistency? Exactly right.
I think
Where's
it's
the consistency?
I think it's poor refereeing.
It is poor
even
refereeing.
if it is a yellow card, that can be dismissed. Whatever. Declan Rice is an idiot for doing what he did. There's other calls in the game that should have been made. Steph was watching the game with me. He was seeing how angry I was getting at half the calls that weren't getting called, and it's just where's consistency.
I think...
Dude,
You shouldn't... I don't know. I think... It's hard to say what could have happened because what happened,
exactly right.
changed the whole game. But at the same time, it's like... If you guys... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. I thought you just didn't play too crash hot, but...
We didn't. No,
We didn't play too crash hot, and we were still up 1-0 and looked quite comfortable with 11 men on. Brighton did not look like scoring at all. They had barely any chances, if any at all. And then it comes down to 10v11. They score within 10 minutes of the send-off. Fine, no problem at all. Gabriel should have done better. Gabriel absolutely should have done better. They split the defence far apart. Centre-backs, Saliba and Gabriel were way too far apart. They need to be way closer. Don't know what happened there.
If Rice is on there, he blocks that pass as well.
But that's the thing. He blocks that pass, and then also the defenders may not have the need to split further. But also, I think it might have been an issue with when you're defending and there's a handover between defenders for an attacker. It looked like there was miscommunication between Ben White and William Saliba. It is what it is. Not a problem. We drew. It's fine. We move on. But that referee particularly has had issues with Arsenal specifically in the past. He's the one that put to the FA a complaint. That referee, Chris Kavanagh, when Reece Nelson scored the winner against Brighton. I'm sorry, bro. Have you never scored? Have you never scored a winner? Have you never done anything of note?
When he scored the winner, you said Brighton.
Right, sorry, it was Bournemouth. It was Bournemouth. The 3-2, the left-footed half volley.
Yeah.
He put in a complaint, and Arsenal got fined for it. Come on, it's that referee. Yeah. There's been other instances where that referee. All I'm going to say is also that referee.
Win 47% of games with him. As
also, just going to tell you, and that's talking. That's talking a lot because in the last 3 years we haven't lost, or 2 years we haven't lost many games. We haven't drawn many games. Two seasons ago, where our first title charge, we drew like 3 games all season, or 4 games or something. It was crazy. Anyway. That referee's from the greater Manchester, not a lie, because the referees in the new rule is they had to announce put their teams down and who they support, which is nice, good idea. This guy puts down Droylsden FC that play in non-league. Droylsden. Hey, bro. Hey,
The fuck is that?
you're from
I guess
Manchester.
I guess it's different over there.
Yeah, bro. You don't support I support Sydney FC, right? But it's like saying in Australia, hey, mate, to the local Aussie at a Sydney FC game, who do you support? Sydney FC. No one's going to say, I support Forest Rangers.
Most people will.
No.
Do you support Sydney FC? Ew, I support Manchester United. You get that. Everyone's
but
a
you-
Euro snob in this country.
But you know what I mean, though. They're not going to mention Forest Rangers. If you're at the
Should
pub
fall off,
watching the
though.
game, who do you support, man?
Or Bexley
Oh,
North
so
FC
that's-
or something.
That's
I
in this
support-
country. There's
Yeah,
no
I know.
ball knowledge
Okay,
here.
I'm using that as an example. I support Arsenal. Who do you support? Oh, mate, Parramatta Eagles. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What
You're just making
are you talking
shit
about?
up. Anyway, on to the next.
No,
I will
this
say.
referee.
This
This referee is from Greater Manchester, bro. You're a Man City fan because you're always
Get
giving
over it.
us
We weren't
the
good
wrong
enough.
decisions.
Simple as
I
that.
will
We
say.
weren't
I
good
will.
enough,
I will
but
say.
you know,
I will say one final thing on that. As my Instagram story said after we lost, I'm gonna firebomb that referee's house next game.
Next game. What was the next
So
game?
yeah, we lost. Next game was Brentford
don't
versus
take shit too
Southampton.
personally, man. You gotta see it as be realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's Brighton. We'll get him back. We'll get that referee back too. Studs up.
I'll do
Thomas
it.
Party.
I'll do it.
Brentford
Also, there's that one
Southampton.
thing. Like the Calafiori sub was made a minute late, unfortunately.
Yeah, he played well.
Had
when he
that
came on.
happened, I don't think he would have scored. Yeah, but he played well when he came on.
He played well when he came on. He's got that left. The thing is, Dorian Timber's cracker.
Yeah. Anyways,
No, he lost the ball a couple
Well,
times though in that game.
you know, I'm an
It's fine.
I'm
He's
an,
still
I'm an
isn't
Arsenal
back.
fan, and I think we've talked about Arsenal too much. So let's move on to the next game.
Brentford Southampton. Brentford with the win. Steph, what do I say, mate? Brian and Mbeumo, huh?
Mate,
If
I
he was-
called a hat trick, very close to it, but
You did.
what
You did.
what a baller.
If Brian and Mbeumo had, this is the hot take. If he had hair, he'd be on fire. People would love him. No joke.
Oh my.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. If he had like some sick fade with like a box cut or something like that, I'm telling you, people go nuts. And the fact he is from France, right? He's French, but he's Cameroonian. If he was French, he's playing for Real Madrid.
Definitely.
Oh, calm down, mate.
I know Real
Don't
Madrid.
hey. I had,
Maybe
when you
Barcelona.
were sick a couple of weeks ago, I pulled up receipts of my message to you about Brian and Mbeumo. Big fan.
He's a beast, yeah.
He's a
Baller.
beast. He's a beast. He's
Baller.
a beast. On that note, Brentford played very well. They versus Southampton, though. They're getting relegated. We all know. It's common knowledge. It's agreed upon.
Can I just say,
Yeah, you got to say it. You've got to say
one game, one goal contribution out of Lallana. Come on, Adam.
Oh, it's fair. It's fair.
Come on, Adam.
He gets an assist.
What a
Was that
baller, bro.
fucking-
It was a cracker goal too.
95th minute
Steph,
assist.
the game,
Yes.
the one game that you predict Southampton to win, and if they do, and Adam Lallana gets a contribution, whether it be a goal or assist, you need to buy an Adam Lallana jersey.
Done.
Done.
Same
It's
with
already
me
on
and
order.
Botnick,
It's
yeah.
going to be delivered in 2 weeks. Done. Yeah. So Brentford looked good. Ivan Toney's officially gone. We mentioned it last week. He's officially gone to Al Ahly. He's getting £403,000 a week. No need for
Second.
gambling when you're earning that much. Insane.
Get.
He'll probably still
Oh,
find
but
a way
yeah.
to gamble.
Brentford looking good. Next one, I'll let Nathan take over because this was his homework game. Everton Bournemouth. Go for it, Nathan.
So Everton, the Toffees, mate, are not looking too crash hot. They were playing well for the first 87 minutes of the game.
Pretty, yeah.
And then Everton did the typical Everton
They fucked it.
2-1. So, Bournemouth brought it back. Cheeky little consolation goal, 87th minute. And the consolation didn't continue, didn't stop. Because Everton were like, here's one, take another one. 2-2, 93rd minute. And then Everton doing the unthinkable, losing the game in the 97th minute.
Losing the game in
hilarious.
9
Dwight McNeil?
minutes.
Hey, Dwight McNeil got an assist during the game.
Alright, the guy, the boy.
Dwight McNeil's pass, though. Ping, bruv.
Ping.
Oh, at the highlight of his pass, staying straight through the middle of the box.
Shut up, bro.
And top finish by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But, Sinistera stealing it at the
Peter
end.
Lewin.
It was a great game for the... it was a great game. But Everton, man, they're going down.
Yeah.
Just get out of the league.
Oh, man. They played
Oh.
well for the first 87 minutes.
That's fucking
They're so bad. They're just very,
That's
very
funny,
bad.
man. They were terrible. They're getting relegated as.
By the way,
The thing is, they weren't terrible. They were playing 87 minutes of the game. They played well, and then they just switched off the button, switched off the gear, and then it's like when you're playing FIFA and the computer turns to like amateur, and the other player scores bang 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 one after the other.
Not to mention as
someone
well,
had sliders on that game. So
the next weekend or the next week that they play, they got Villa, so they get battered.
that's a 4 or 5-0.
Yeah. All right, next game, Mark.
Next game was Ipswich at home to Fulham. It was 1-1. I don't think anybody had that as homework, did they, Steph? No. The less said about that game, the better. Dalma Traore actually scored a goal, which was pretty crazy. I think he forgot.
No, that was his first touch. That was his first touch.
Hold on. Liam Delap scored an absolute world.
He did.
Oh,
Absolute world.
Oh my!
That was the one thing of note, apart from Dalma Traore actually having output, was Rory Delap's son. If you remember Rory Delap from Premier League years gone by, Stoke City 2008, raining, cold Tuesday night at Stoke, chucking the ball, unbelievable, literally chucking. Should not have been allowed. Better than a free kick. His son, Liam Delap, now in the Premier League, scored his first Premier League goal. Already in contender for Premier League goal of the season. What a hit! What a hit, son! Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's good.
What a goal!
Unbelievable tackers. Cracker, man. Cracker. Next game was my homework. I'll hit that one. Leicester at home to Villa. I think we all tipped Villa for this one. It was pretty straightforward. Villa had more shots. Villa had more possession. They had more expected goals. The two midfielders, Yuri Tillemans ran the game. Anana played well, got a goal as well. The thing is with Anana, one thing about Anana for Villa, he's just an athlete. I don't think he offers anything else. Weird to say. I like Anana. I would have liked him at Arsenal, but the more you watch him play, you're like, this guy's an athlete, and that's it. Like he's
a less talented Yaya Toure.
Yeah. Exactly right. That's actually a good little point there. Aston Villa's right side was non-existent. Bogard, the right back, on a yellow card, got ripped apart. Jordan Ayew looked good in this game for Leicester. Jordan Ayew still around and still playing decent.
Well, Villa did have 2 injuries though.
You know who my man of the match was in that game though? Hermansen, the goalkeeper for Leicester, was good. The left back, bruv. Victor Christensen.
Bro, I called him out 2 weeks ago. He played a blinder against Tottenham.
Yeah.
And now he's playing a blinder against this guy.
He did well. He's going to be at Leicester for the rest of the season. And that's it. The youngster. I don't know how young he is.
There was one kid. I don't know. Maybe it was him.
Christensen. I don't think he's like he's young, but he's not like 29.
You're probably thinking of Fatawu, the winger.
There was the left back. Their left back. I despised him.
Who?
He's a Danish.
I'm not sure.
He's Danish. He's 21. He's 21. He's 21. Victor Christensen. Played for Bologna, I think.
Bologna, yeah.
Last season. They just
Bologna. Bologna spawning out good defenders at the moment. Tomiyasu. They've had Calafiori. Now this guy.
Yeah.
Good on him, man. Good on him. But that was my homework. It wasn't anything too special. We expected Villa to win, and they did. They dominated in every facet of the game, except the left side for Leicester did very well. Very impressed. AU, whatever, man. I'm impressed with Christensen, though. That's a player I'm going to keep an eye on. Left back for Leicester, Victor Christensen. Hats off. He was my man of the match overall. And Yuri Tillemans, fair play, ran the show from midfield. That was my notes on that one.
Their set piece to score that first goal was...
Yeah, classy. Very well
Chef's
done.
Kiss.
Very well done. He's growing into the team as well. He's growing. He's making the team his. When he first arrived at Villa last season on the free transfer, he was in and out of the team, but he's taken control of the midfield, which is what they needed. So fair play to him, especially after David. I was going to say David Luiz, huh?
Douglas.
David Luiz. Douglas Luiz joined Juventus. So.
And the
Nottingham Forest at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Do you remember my take at the start of the season?
What?
You said for Wolves to get relegated.
No, I didn't. I said Wolves are going to break the all-time
wrong
record.
Wrong.
You did.
No.
You did.
You said about Palace.
No, who did I say?
Palace.
You said Palace.
Sorry.
Palace.
And guess what? We'll get to it later. It's still on. Anyways.
It's still on. It's still on. It's still on.
It's on.
Thoughts on that game, boys, for Nottingham Wolves?
Should have added Wolves to that as well.
I have no thoughts.
Our neighbor Chris Wood scores again.
Yeah, New Zealand.
You know, when Chris Wood scores or I see him play well, I claim him. He's Aussie, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's going to end up in Wellington Phoenix.
Bro, you're a 2-hour flight. You're a 2-hour flight east. You're Aussie, right? I know you're a Kiwi. He's probably never been to Australia, maybe for a friendly game.
Yeah.
You're Aussie, man. You know what I mean? And that's fine. If you want to say that, you know, a player Massimo Luongo plays well for Ipswich, claim him. New Zealander, go for it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all
He
good.
does play well.
It's all good. The A-League. A-League has New Zealand in it. So it is what it is. We're one. We are one and we are many. You know?
For all the lands on earth we come.
Correct. Where the bloody hell are you? What's his name? Bellegarde, the goal scorer for Wolves. Bellegarde. I like him. Winger. I like him. Good player.
Wasn't this another screamer? They scored like 2 minutes after.
Yeah.
2 minutes after. Yeah.
Immediately after.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good. I like him. Bellegarde. He looks a decent player. Other than that, yeah, man. Anyone else have thoughts on that one?
No.
Not really.
I didn't keep up other than the goal, but on to the next game.
Sensational. West Ham at home. Manchester City.
Man, Haaland's the best player in the fucking world, isn't he? Fucking hell. My prediction last week, did I say 8 hat tricks or did I say 5? I don't know what I said, but it's going to happen no matter what I said.
I think you said 5 because he's already on 8 in the Premier League.
Yeah, no.
He's 5 off the best. He's 5 off the record and he's played like 200 less games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asada. Asada.
He's a freak.
Can you go test him out for like animal?
No, he'll be gone. He'll be gone by the end of the season. So
to where? To where?
it doesn't matter.
He'll go somewhere
Barca
else.
broke.
Yeah.
They're not going to afford anyone ever again.
Bayern.
Harry Kane.
When Harry Kane's going to go to United, or even come home, we'll take him. Plop straight into the
That's
Arsenal,
a step
mate.
down. Step down. The only step up from Man City is Real Madrid. That's it.
And they've just got
That's it.
Mbappe, so that's not happening.
Mbappe, Vinny, Haaland, front three. Oh my
Mbappe,
god.
Vinny Haaland with Rodrigo on the bench.
That's nightmare fuel right there, bro.
Rodrigo's shit, by the way. I don't know.
And Endrick and Bobby Charlton's teammate. Fucking hell.
Bobby Charlton. Di Stefano Jr.
Dude, oh man, that video of him talking about Bobby Charlton. Who are your favourite players? Cristiano? Bobby Charlton? You're a liar. You're a liar.
Cristiano, claro. Bobby, Charlton, vale? Bobby Charlton, Puskas, Vini, Bellingham.
Down Charlton.
Anyways, yeah, City just are the best. They're just the best.
Did anybody have that for homework?
No.
No.
Steph, who's your? Oh, it's your game's coming up. Nathan, Nathan's been all right. Me and Nathan have had ours. So
Yeah.
Look, nothing can be said about the Man City game. Haaland scoring a hat trick, whatever. I thought Everton would actually put up a fight, dude. I thought Everton would put up a fight.
West Ham.
Dude, I'm cooked, man. West Ham, you know. You know why? My background back here is blue, so
Yeah.
Everton.
Yeah.
Hello, Pinocchio.
West Ham, dude. I tipped them for a draw.
The Hammers.
Whatever, bro.
I tipped them to win at home, but they're not blowing bubbles anymore.
Pretty bubbles.
Erling Haaland popped all them bubbles.
Oh, bro. He just scores and he's just like...
Yeah. Hi, I'm Peter Drury.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Peter Drury. Erling Haaland has popped all the West Ham bubbles in East London. Next game, Chelsea Crystal Palace.
That's my homework. That's my one. So we call it over here in the streets the Mandem Derby between these two teams. So the Mandem Derby, Palace Chelsea, Chelsea Palace I should say. Chelsea scored a good but also lucky counter-attack goal. I think Palace could have defended that counter-attack a lot better. Palace could defend that a lot better. And I think the trio of Palmer, Jackson, and Madueke, whatever you want to call them, they're slowly understanding each other week by week, and they're only getting better as a trio. Watching them play was like, wow, if they keep getting better, Chelsea, third place, can't wait for it. I do also think that, But after scoring a hat-trick last week, Madueke had a lot of good chances, but just couldn't put them away, especially in the first half. Missed 2 good chances inside 2 minutes. Should have been scoring it there, especially the second one. Eze just shows he is by far the best player at Crystal Palace, scoring a fantastic goal from outside the box as well.
Oh, sorry, not anymore.
Why?
Oh,
Not anymore.
we'll get to that later because we've got a whole segment for that. But I do think that Dean Henderson was...
Is this fake video?
What?
Nathan doesn't realise what's going on here. He has no idea what's going on.
We have transfers coming up next.
Wait, is that left?
Huh?
Contribute?
No, we're talking about Nketiah. I thought... I do think that Dean Henderson had a point to prove in this game and played absolutely phenomenal, especially after Palace just signed Matt Turner, which we'll get to later. I think João Felix looked great when he came on. And I think the funniest thing about Chelsea is the fact that Enzo Fernandez is captain.
Yeah. Can I ask Dorian? Chelsea's team,
Mhm.
I would say majority of them are of a darker complexion, right?
Mandem Derby.
Which is fine, which is great.
Cole Palmer, 100%.
Why?
Cole Palmer, Neto.
Cole Palmer's grandfather is... Yes, I'm serious.
Dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he logic?
He's half skin.
He's half. Yeah, he's half. He's half. I'm not even kidding. He is.
Half
Bobby
skin
Tarantino?
makes sense. Yeah, he's biracial. I was gonna say
He is.
bisexual.
He is.
Cole Palmer's bisexual. Fuck it now.
Yeah, my next
Yeah. So the good idea is, hey, you know what? Let's make
The most racist player on the
person
team.
that's been outed as or not outed as a racist. He said some racial things as part of an Argentinian chant. Let's make him captain. And who is captain? Realistically, he's vice captain, right? Reece James is captain, which means
You know what? You know
Enzo
what? I think they
Fernandez
should
is
have made
captain,
captain.
right?
They should have made one man and one man only captain. Cool.
Oh my fuck off! No.
Don't get me started again, please.
No, it was
I'm
the gun
sick
up
of
that.
him.
Anyways, let me finish off this game so we can move off from cool there. Palace didn't have any of their newer signings in the game, so no Nketiah, Turner, Lacroix, or Chalobah. None of them were even in the Chalobah couldn't have played anyway because he's online.
Yeah.
I also want to
Yeah,
mention.
yeah.
I also want to mention that Palace keeping Mark Wahi and not selling him is massive for their season. I think they have a better chance of finishing where I put them, which was insert here, because I forgot. I think it was like 12th. I've got Palace in 13th. Overall, Chelsea, after their performance last week, should have gone on to win this game. They played a lot better than Palace as well. And I think Palace should be happy that they got away with a point, especially, fun fact, they haven't got a point off Chelsea since 2017. So,
That's big.
yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, when they beat them 2-1.
I also think I think Crystal Palace have not earned a point at Chelsea in many more years than that.
No, it's one less season than that. Because I looked it up, right? They
Way
beat
more.
they
Whole 365 days. That's a lot, man.
not even. It was like
People get
not
older
even
in that time.
It was like 4 months.
Crazy.
It was just in the other season.
Around me are familiar.
Yeah, they beat them 2-1 twice in a row, once away and then once at home in 2 different seasons. So yeah, interesting. Let's move on to Newcastle Tottenham, where it was Steph's homework.
Steph, that's your homework, mate. That was a good game to view.
It was.
It wasn't Everton Bournemouth,
What's
but
that?
nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, look. The week before Newcastle, they played like under sixes. Then they realized they were at home to Tottenham, and they decided to turn the fuck up, and that's what they did. Pause. I'm passionate. Okay.
About Tottenham.
Yeah. Harvey Barnes. Oh, Harvey Barnes. He's a baller. I don't care what anyone. He came off the bench last week against Bournemouth. I think he balls, and he balls hard. Spurs, on the other hand, are shocking. They are absolutely shocking. Their build-up play is so hard to watch. It pains me because I like Postecoglou. I like Ange. I'm gonna support his endeavors. Bro, they get into the final third and they don't know what to do with the ball. Son, he looks washed. Bro, Anthony makes Son look good. That's how bad he plays.
Don't know about that one.
I'm not
He's
going to say
a military
a word
service coming
until
up for
after the next game. I'm not saying a word till after the next game.
Bro. stinky, right? They've got no striker, right? They have like their goal was going out. Their goal stinks, bro.
They got
The goal.
Timo Werner.
What?
He
He was on the bench.
He likes Fortnite.
He came off the bench.
Charlotte
I like Fortnite.
Son.
Yeah, Dan Burns scored Tottenham's goal, so none of their players scored last week.
Belted it in too, eh? Belted it.
It's like he had a multi on overs.
Both
He had
teams
over
scored.
2.5 goals.
Sandra Tonelli's back in the squad, so
Both teams to score.
True.
he's probably infected the Newcastle locker room with gambling. Heard it here first. Hot take.
Yeah, Tottenham next week, even though there's no Rice, they're still gonna struggle.
I agree. Having watched that game as well, I think even Arsenal not having Declan Rice, do you know what? On that, just a little quick tidbit. I would love for Zinchenko to slot in there in the midfield.
Don't you dare.
Wasn't Timber playing
No, dude.
midfielder for us, basically?
I would play Jorginho.
Yeah, of course. But Timber was basically playing midfield for us. Anyways, Arsenal was 17 games ago. It was, top Tottenham. All right. Let's move on to
Game
the pool.
I thoroughly enjoyed.
The
Game I
pool.
thoroughly enjoyed. Liverpool.
Steph, take it away.
Steph's happy.
Take it away.
I don't care. All these United fans, well, we're gonna bring Slot. We're gonna show Slot how we play in the Premier League. Yeah. How do you play? Casemiro hands us the ball. Hey, here, you want the ball? I give you ball. He plays the worst pass I've ever seen a professional footballer make.
No, he's getting a one-way ticket to
He's so washed. Alright, maybe it's just one game and I'm talking shit.
No, he's washed.
You suck.
He's
Not only
He's gonna
once,
see this. He's gonna see this. You're gonna get assaulted. Yeah.
not only once, but twice he gave the ball to us, and the old Liverpool would not have scored those goals. Klopp, I'm sorry, I love ya, but we would not have scored those goals the way we did over the weekend. Right. Clinical shit, bro. And then we basically pushed Mainu back into the youth squad and scored our third goal, and we solidified the game. Everyone's saying, Liverpool didn't play like my cousin. I hope you watch this, you little fucking dog.
Well, hey.
Right?
Whoa.
Well, hey.
He goes, you guys didn't play that good. You just capitalized on our mistakes. And I was like, brother, we didn't play that. Excuse me? We didn't play that good? Alright, bet. Let me pull up the stats right here.
It's copium.
Well, you pull up the stats. Liverpool didn't need to play well because they capitalised on Man United's errors.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it was 3-0, so they take the foot off the gas. Hey, Man United fans, did you want it to be 6, 7-0?
We made them look amateur, very much so. Xerxes, mate.
Rubbish.
My flop signing of the season prediction is proving correct.
He scored first game. We were like, oh, we might have to bite our tongue. No, he then becomes the greatest defender in Man United history last week, and then this week it's just shit. He's
legit 6 yards away from Alisson. He's got the whole goal, and he shoots
because once Haaland back, he's not making that squad one more time. He's not starting another game.
Yeah.
If Rashford's starting, he's not getting dropped for whatever reason. I think he's on too much money for them to not play him. In all honesty,
You know what it is Rashford.
It's time
I feel
to go.
bad
I'd rather
for us.
Ryan McNeil than Rashford.
I'd take Rashford at Arsenal. He just needs a manager that's going to back him and give him confidence. We know Rashford can bang. He scored 20 goals in the season before, right?
Put him on the Lakers. There you go.
Ten Hag has been the biggest ambassador of Rashford, and he's done fucking nothing, bro.
No.
What
do you mean?
Ten Hag. Nah.
Dude, if I'm Ten Hag, I'm not putting Rashford anywhere near my starting line.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. Protect the player. Let him regain confidence. You know he's not confident at the moment. You know he's out of form, but he keeps putting him in the firing line.
He's been out of form for 4 years.
Yes, that's right. So withdraw him.
For 4 years.
I just said to you what I'd do if I was him, and he's doing the opposite.
4 years, and he had one.
That's Ten Hag's fault. It's Ten Hag's fault.
Yeah.
It's because he's worried that the fans are going to be like, oh, Rashford's been here since he was a young boy.
No, bro. Hey, United fans. I know some United fans are not happy. United fans want Rashford off.
He's not.
Dude,
The thing
if
is,
they-
Ten Hag is not a player manager. He can't control players.
That's why he
Like,
keeps
it's
signing
all-
the same players.
Ancelotti, Zidane, Simeone, those managers are player managers. They control players and their egos and shit. That's what Ten Hag can't do. And that's why, yeah.
Arteta, Mikel
Arteta,
Arteta.
good at man. It's Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola,
example.
yeah.
Fucking prime example. But that's why they're so good, because they can player manage. It's not about managing the team sometimes, it's managing the players.
Man management.
You think Real Madrid or you think Man City don't know how to win a game? It's just that they have to be controlled. Ego-wise. Attitude-wise.
Yeah.
And Ten Hag can't do any of that.
Ten Hag's a
Get
fraud.
him out. Get him out of there.
No, leave him there.
Yeah, leave him for everyone else.
Watch, he'll
But-
stay, he'll win the Carabao Cup, and they'll be like, oh, we got to keep him for one more year. Then it's just going to be 1 year contracts.
Did you see what he said in the post-match press conference?
Yeah, the
Ten
nerves.
Hag.
per se. Yeah.
He was a reporter asked him like, "Oh, your team's making the same mistakes," and then he like clapped back, but we're like, "What mistakes? Like what mistakes? What mistakes?" Like he thought he was gonna like say something smart, and then the reporter like said 10 things back to back to back to back to back, and he made Ten Hag look like an idiot. And then Ten Hag's like, "Well, last season we won the most trophies behind Manchester City, so it was quite successful."
I heard that.
What are you talking about? Shut up.
He
He
pressed,
had
he
the
pressed-
worst-
He pressed the wrong things on the Football Manager.
Yeah.
press
He did.
conference.
His
Yeah.
mouse died and it clicked something automatically.
Yeah.
He had the Man United last season had the worst Premier League season they've ever had, ever. Premier League. I'm not talking about First Division before, early 90s. Premier League. It was terrible. But Ten Hag says, we won 2 trophies. We won 2. So I think it's quite successful the season. Fuck out of here. If I was a Man United fan, I'm supporting Salford FC. Out of here.
Did you see after the game as well? They asked Slot. They're like, "What's changed in the United's team from last year to this year?" And he's just like started listing shit. Last year they man marked in the midfield. This year they play a 9-10 press. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, well.
And then they're like, and then the pundits they're like, "This motherfucker's 3 games into the Prem." And
Arne Slot.
he dissects the game like.
Yeah, he broke
He
down the
made
whole
it
game.
so simple, bro. You could get someone who's never watched
Simple, yes.
a football game to listen to him talk.
They would
and they'll be
understand
like,
completely.
Oh my god, yeah, now I get it. Right.
Arne Slot has had Liverpool, including preseason for what 8 weeks.
Yeah.
8 weeks. Within 8 weeks, you can already see an identity with Liverpool. And Ten Hag has been there for 2 years, over 2 years. I can't tell you how they play. They've got no identity, and everything he says is, we've got to stick to the plan. What plan? What plan is it? He just plays. They come into Carrington, their training facility. Guys, sit down. I want to show you videos on how we would play. And it's Ajax 2019 highlights.
It's just
Come on.
It's just the Champions League run. That's it. Oh no, that was. I don't know. But anyways,
It was Champions League,
was.
yeah, 2019 or something.
Yeah.
They went semi-finals.
Anyways, we'll.
my,
Go.
one second. My MVP is Ryan Gravenberch. Oh my god, he's fitting
Yeah.
into that 6 role so
he's-
well, bro.
Yeah, Behemoth.
Yeah,
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Gonna get some hate with this one. Poor Pogba.
And Steph's out. Steph is walking out.
I'm not talking about
Steph is
United
out.
Pogba. I'm talking about early Juventus Pogba when he was a DM.
So he's gone.
Steph, sit back down, boy.
Steph's gone. We'll move on now. Obviously, there's no Premier League next week because international break. Because we love international breaks.
On that note, international break. Let me tell you why I hate international break.
Go quickly on it.
International break always falls on the weekend of my birthday. Always. I know when my birthday hits, it's an international break, and it pisses me off. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I wanted to say.
Be international break, so there's no homework. There's no Premier League predictions for this week.
Socceroos are versing Bahrain in Gold Coast. Come on,
Secret?
Gurus.
Oh,
What?
Sacred, he said.
Was that Reagan?
Hey.
Don't.
Anyways, we'll move on to transfers that happened. Obviously, deadline day was last week. Cancelo. He's gone to Al Hilal on a free, as well as one of Mark's mates has actually just signed for Al Hilal. Marcus Leonardo.
Oh no way!
Yeah, he just today.
Football,
50 something mil, 40 something mil.
Why has he gone there? He was linked with West Ham in pre-season.
I have no idea.
Marcus Leonardo's an FM gun. He's from can't even remember the team. Santos?
Mark, what was the other? Leandro Damia. You're obsessed.
Leandro Damia, bro. The 2010 to 12 group of Brazilian players. Yeah, Ganso.
Ganso.
Remember Ganso? What'd you call it?
Philip Ganso. That was his name.
No.
Yeah.
Paulo Henrique Ganso.
Nah, I swear it's Philip Ganso.
Google
Anyways, Google it, guys.
Ganso, obviously Neymar, Leandro Damião. Wow.
Yeah. But
Oh my god, Ganso means goose in French. That's fucking hilarious.
Goose.
Yeah, he's name Paulo Henrique Ganso.
Oh, is it? That's crazy.
Yeah.
it's not Philip.
Just said it.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Ivanche Tone.
You're gonna get us
gone to-
demonetized, bro.
That's all right.
Yeah, we're here for the spot. The sponsors won't like that.
Ivanche Tone goes to Al Ali, as we just said. Willian today is just signed for Olympiacos.
Journeyman. He's got a journeyman save in Foot Manager.
Great.
He's gone everywhere.
He just wants to open restaurants in Athens. I know how he's working that, man. I know what he's doing.
It's a good signing for Olympiacos. Just to get some jersey sales.
We love signing these weird Brazilian.
But it's not gonna be a successful signing, mate. No chance it's gonna be a successful signing for
He's still got
Olympiacos.
legs left in him. He's not like Marcelo or James.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He
He
didn't.
does.
He wasn't too bad for
He
Fulham.
started for Fulham last
He
season.
wasn't too bad for Fulham last season. So
Bro, he was there only to whipping crosses.
and
That's
he
it.
and
You
he.
used to remember that
Great.
goal he cut in, bang, bing, bum, top left corner
Bam bim bom. I love a bam bim bom.
last season?
You Skibbity boop. United have signed Ugarte. I think that's overpriced as shit.
Yeah.
He can't have been registered for like weeks.
Yeah.
So, good luck to them.
Ten Hag also said that. Did you see what Ten Hag said about him? No. He said he hasn't run in pre-season. He might take weeks, even months, to get fit.
And you paid 70 mil for him.
All I know is
70 mil. Aussie.
Yeah. 70 euros with like plus additions.
Yeah.
70 euros. Or
70, 75 or something.
No,
like that.
that's including add-ons.
Yeah.
Million.
Yeah, million.
No, dollars. Hold on.
Yeah, million.
That's putrid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like
That's
million? No, just dollars.
Yeah.
$70.
I wouldn't pay $7 for him. They could have got Rabiot for free.
PSG fans. Bro, Rabiot, overrated. Not having Rabiot. Not having Rabiot.
So you're telling me you would rather sign Ugarte for 77 million than a free agent Rabiot?
Oh, I'd rather Rabiot because Ugarte is nothing.
Simple.
Ugarte is nothing, bro.
I'd rather
PSG
sign
fans were happy to get rid of him.
Zay Emery for 75 mil. Not
on that note, on PSG also, they let Carlos Soler go to West Ham on loan. Carlos Soler's a gun.
Yep.
Nah, they're building all the youngsters.
PSG, finished. They're gone.
No, they're going to be so good. They have the core. Their youngsters are so good. Do you even watch them play? Vitinha's an absolute machine.
Who are they playing though?
Who are they playing, bro? And who's
They may as well go play Rockdale Ilden, bro. Swear to God.
Nathan,
They lose because they don't have Euro.
who's the marketing guy? Who's the one guy you market PSG on? Before it was Neymar,
Now?
Messi, Mbappe. Now who, bro?
Now it'd be Emery.
Yeah, but it's still.
Yeah, no, still.
It's
Anyway.
Emery, Vitinha, Colomwani. They're the next up and coming French players. They're not going to get.
Give him 4 years and they'll be up there. I reckon, but yeah.
Yeah, they'll be back.
Zay Emery though, gun.
Uh,
PSG, I reckon PSG have lost. They're going to lose and have lost all their pulling power to sign these massive players. Watch, guaranteed.
But Nketiah, as we mentioned earlier, has gone to Crystal Palace. Thank you,
The last
Nketiah.
Arsenal player to score a hat trick.
Thank you,
Thanks, buddy.
Nketiah.
Thanks, buddy.
Chalobah's also gone to Palace on loan, which I also did mention. A signing that's confused me is Billy Gilmore to Napoli because he played really well for Brighton against Man United, and then what's his name? Conte is just like, yeah, we'll take him. We will make a Scottish midfield of McTominay and Billy Gilmore. Thank you.
Feel bad for Brighton in that situation though, because they signed Matt O'Reilly as almost like a straight replacement. Bloke gets absolutely crunched in their first 8 minutes of his debut, and now he's out for a few months.
Yeah.
But yeah, Billy Gilmore, Napoli are going to line up with Billy Gilmore and Scott McTominay in midfield.
They're making the Scotland team. That's it. May as well sign
And
fucking
Lukaku really
Griffiths
going.
or something.
Bro, there's another one I need to mention on the transfer list that I don't know if you've done.
Yeah. The one from today.
Yeah.
That's I was going to mention
Victor
it last.
Osimhen.
I was going to mention it last, but yeah, Osimhen today has gone to Galatasaray on loan.
Galatasaray on loan, no obligation to buy.
Why couldn't any other team sign him on loan before that? Why couldn't Arsenal do it?
The Turkish window's a bit later.
No, I know, but like if.
But yeah, I agree. On loan, yeah, on loan.
No, I think that was the issue. That they left it late because the Saudi deal fell through. They couldn't loan him to any other club.
Yeah.
Other than Turkish league and I think there was other couple leagues. So they had no option basically. It was either pay his wages and let him sit at home till January, or send him to Turkey.
Get a hair transplant.
They might get a hair transplant.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
New teeth and everything.
Yeah. But I think that's it for Ocean, man. Broja to Everton on loan as well.
That's a good signing.
It's great.
Everton.
Can't wait for Everton to go from 17th to 18th, to be honest. Ramsdale has gone to Southampton. Can't wait for them to go from 20th to 20th. Reece Nelson's gone to...
His debut, he made a mistake already.
He made a mistake in his debut, yep.
Yeah.
And they cost
The
the
opening goal. Yep.
Glad to see. So, on to the next one. Sorry, Dorian.
God.
Reece Nelson to Fulham. That completes the trio of old Arsenal players going to Fulham in Iwobi a couple seasons back, even though he came from Everton, but you know what I mean. Smith Rowe and now Nelson. They're just building the Arsenal B team over there.
Which is a fun note, might I add, Doz, because I don't know if you know who Manchester City's last game of the season is. It's Fulham. Our Arsenal boys at Fulham have a plan for us. Don't worry.
Come on now.
I think Man City lose 0 games this year. I think
You think they go invincible?
No, I think...
Mate, they're versus Arsenal and they're versus Liverpool. They're going to lose to both.
I see Liverpool. I see you guys beating them. I see Liverpool. Liverpool's their kryptonite, bro. You just fucking play good against them all the time.
Yeah.
If we play like we did last week...
Yeah. You guys are finishing top 3 comfortably. I said this.
What? Yeah.
I mean, you said you out of the fucking 4.
Yeah.
Other boys said 7th, 8th. I don't... Like, you inherited a good team.
Who said other
It's
boys?
a top
Who,
team.
me?
No, the other boys. Zabi.
No elaboration.
Yeah, just the other boys.
Zabi,
Other
Chijos,
guys.
Yummy. They all reckon out of the
3.4
6.
billion.
I'm like, very confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's, you know what that is? That's Liverpool fans, like, covering themselves.
Yeah, it's the Zabi special.
Yeah,
I think
it's
we'll
like,
lose 4-0, but actually win 3-0. Yeah.
yeah, oh, good, bro. So then if they do lose it, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Covering us. I
Liverpool
see you, fans. I'll tell you straight up, we're going to win 9-0. We're going to win 9-0. If we don't, pissed.
And they also don't watch the games live.
No, they
Liverpool
don't.
fans.
No, it's 3-minute games only.
No,
I'm sorry, but 1:30, 1 o'clock in the morning is pretty late.
Dude, you can rewatch the game or watch the 30-minute version either. Like, do that.
Yeah, but the argument was you don't watch the games live.
Oh, no,
I'm
look.
sorry, but if
that's
Liverpool
fine.
play at 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm not watching them.
I hope it's not 3 a.m. in the afternoon.
Come on now.
What?
Sancho has moved to Chelsea on loan.
Don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
get Chelsea, man.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The option £25 million is apparently the obligation, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Chelsea, bro.
He's just gonna sit on the bench there.
Yeah.
How many more wingers do they want?
Another thing about Chelsea as well that I want to mention is Nicholas Jackson's just signed a new contract till 2033.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, I don't know.
They're smart with this contract, man. No,
It's 9 years away.
Yeah, you don't
No,
have.
but what they do with their contract is genius because they pay out more over a long period of time, but it's short term.
Which is why they get
Fit
away
everyone
with
in for the financial
everything.
play.
Yeah.
It's genius. It's typical Americanized
Yeah.
type
But that's
of
an
play.
Atani contract, that one there. That's what it is.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, man. I think it's
Yeah.
if they can make it work, they can make it work, and it looks like they are making it work
Yeah.
with their 600,000 players.
You know what I think? They think, and they have the belief that Nicholas Jackson's going to bang this year, and then his value's going to go up, and then someone's going to come in for him. Anyone with 2 eyes knows that Nicholas Jackson is not that great.
He's actually not that bad. He can't finish, but other than that, he's actually not too bad.
He can't do his job, but
He's a striker.
really good.
I know, but
My postman, he's a really good postman.
He was like-
he delivers my thing on my car for some reason, but he's a really good postman.
He was like,
he misses-
hey, he
he
was
misses the post.
he was like what Havertz was last season when he started off with us. How he can only make good runs and he can't finish.
No.
And then
Yeah,
Havertz got
Havertz
comfortable.
was
And then Havertz got comfortable. Give
Havertz
give
didn't sign as a striker.
give
but-
Nicholas Jackson 8 years to get comfortable, and I guarantee you his contract will be good. Neto is signed for Arsenal on loan as well from Bournemouth. We got a good backup
He's a
keeper.
backup, and to be
great.
fair, he's accepted the backup role. Fair play, good.
Great.
good
Apparently,
experience.
when he was a kid, he always wanted to play for Arsenal. I don't know what all these signings are, and they want to play for
club
Arsenal.
he's been to, he said it's a dream.
It's a dream. It's a dream, man.
He's got a lot of dreams, man.
And
Lukaku dreamt of Constantinople.
yeah, the play on the yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna go too much into detail with this one because I don't want to. Sterling's moved to Arsenal on loan. Great backup. Woohoo! Great. The one I want to get into.
Backup.
He ain't starting. No, he's not starting.
No.
No, he's not starting on the
You
left.
give him 4 weeks, Raheem
reckon-
Sterling is starting on that left side.
No, he can't.
100%.
No,
100%.
no.
100%. He has signed to be competition. 100%. Within 4 weeks, Sterling is starting, and you're going to revisit this video and say, "Yeah, you're right. Well, Sterling should always start. Trust me, Sterling will start." Because guess
I
what?
agree.
Guess what
I
Sterling
agree.
does? Guess what Sterling does on the left? The same thing that Saka does on the right. And what I mean by that is he'll draw 2 defenders to him at all times because he's so explosive. 2 defenders at all times.
And
Which
then
means you
Martinelli
take
can cover for the right, Trossard can cover
Which
for
means
the left.
exactly right. Which means, or you can interchange
just
them.
in between.
Be very fluid. Trossard up top, Martinelli up top, whatever. You have 2 defenders covering Saka, 2 defenders covering Sterling. All of a sudden, the game's opened up in the centre.
And then Declan Rice can give away another foul. And he's set up again.
And then Mikel Merino, when he's back from his shoulder injury, he's already out for 2 months. The most Arsenal thing ever.
Ever.
Sign a player that's rarely injured, signs,
He gets injured. Thomas
first
Partey.
training session, cracks his shoulder.
Thomas Partey. Have him Thomas Partey.
Thomas Partey, 100%. Great signing, Marino, by the way. But yeah, Sterling is going to start for Arsenal, and guarantee we sign him at the end of the season. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
I wouldn't mind him getting him on a permanent, but the
Also,
reason
it's been a week. It's been about a week since we've signed him. It's been 5 days. He still has no jersey number.
fantastic, great. I reckon.
Get like
What number
31.
would you give him? Yeah.
I'd
Give
go,
him number 10, bro.
33.
If we
No,
plan on signing him,
Give him 32.
I was gonna give him like 27 or something. 27, 29.
32.
Was he 32 for Liverpool?
What number was
he was
he at?
31 for Liverpool, cuz.
Liverpool? Yeah, 31. That's why I said 31. I was right.
Yeah,
He was.
give him the 10. Give him the 10. If Arteta, the thing is, if he gets 10,
Who's got 10?
he's signing at the end of the season. No one's got 10.
Oh well, then give him
Smith
10.
Rowe had it.
Yeah, give him
Give
10.
him 10.
Fuck it, give him 10.
Marino's got 23, and give Saka if Sterling takes the number 10,
So
we're
give
signing him
Havertz
at the end of the
10.
season.
Poor.
Havertz wants number 29. That's his number.
This is his number. But there's only one more. There's only one more transfer that there is to mention, and that is a Liverpool signing of Chiesa for a bargain of 14 or 15.
12.
13.
12. That's even less than I thought. Fucking hell. Great signing, my boy. Juventus, the best club in the world when you look at it from 10 years ago. Even so, it's not true. But Chiesa.
Not even the best club in Italy, let alone the world.
10 years ago. I don't know about that.
How many Champions Leagues did you win?
Oh
You
my
got Champions
about
League.
10 years.
How many Serie A's did we
Oh
win?
my god.
Yeah, but that's
How many did you get taken away too?
One.
Huh? City C, B, C? Where'd you go?
And,
City,
and,
what?
and we came
City.
and we came right back up and we won the league the next year. Anyways,
Yeah,
Chiesa.
what corruption. Anyway.
Chiesa. Surf your
Good
thoughts.
signing. Great signing, bro.
Yeah.
Bargain. He looks extremely happy to be a part of the fucking lads. I'm very excited to see what the fuck we do with him straight out.
Yeah.
I actually don't know where he's going to slot into that
He'll,
team.
he'll start on the bench.
Diaz,
Slot?
immaculate. Salah, immaculate. Jota,
He'll
immaculate.
start Carabao Cup and the Champions League games. Once he's have reached the next stage, he'll play the.
I'm
Give
gonna
me a
make a pretty brazen call here. I'm gonna say that Liverpool fans are gonna be shocked with Chiesa because I think a lot of fans are thinking of Chiesa from the Euros from 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, till 21.
He's not the same player. He's gotten a lot of injuries. Not
I
to say he's
don't
bad.
know what Liverpool supporters you're talking about, but I don't think anyone's.
There are a lot online, and I've seen videos online, clips and stuff. But I'm just saying is, I don't think he's going to be that spectacular. I'll be honest. I think within 2 years he's out of the club. I can see him going to like Fenerbahce or something after a year.
Thing is though, Salah has literally come out and said it is his last season at Liverpool. So I think you've signed Chiesa to eventually success him, but I don't know how good of a listen.
Nah, bro.
I don't know how good of
Bro,
a signing
no.
that will be though. Am I wrong for saying that?
Yeah,
No.
you're wrong.
I'm not wrong for saying that. Thank you.
Brother, if you guys signed Chiesa, you'd be, oh yeah, we've got starting with Chiesa.
No,
Yes,
because I've
he's
I've
better than
followed-
Trossard. He's better than Trossard. He's better than Martinelli. And I stand by it. I stand by it.
You know what? I'll agree with Martinelli. I won't agree with Trossard.
Yeah, Martinelli.
I'll agree with
though,
No,
Martinelli.
he's a little bit better than Martinelli. Martinelli can run, bruv, and he's fit.
Trossard,
No,
thing is-
Chiesa hasn't
yeah.
been fit in fucking
Trossard
3
can
years.
do
He's not
everything. Oh no,
fucking
sorry.
good.
He
Chiesa,
doesn't do everything
since
else.
his ACL, Chiesa has not been the same player. He hasn't been the same. Juventus fans were happy that he was gone. He's not the same player.
I'm
The
not.
thing is, though, 12 mil, yeah, whatever does. For 12 mil, it's a bargain. Great signing. He's got international pedigree. He's won the Euros. He's played Champions League. He's been at Juventus
Copy
for.
paste how Zaniolo played for last year for Villa. That is how Chiesa will offer for Liverpool.
I'm
Exactly.
telling you now, if you guys signed Chiesa, you wouldn't be saying this at all.
No,
I'm not saying it because I know it's true.
I would
Exactly.
say the same thing. I don't think he's going to be terrible, but I don't think he's going to live up to the hype of some fans.
No,
You
I'm
got excited over signing Sterling on loan, but you think
Sterling
Chiesa is a
killed-
bad signing?
Bro, Sterling has scored over 100 Premier League goals. He's proven.
Yeah, he's been in the league for 10 years.
You'd hope.
Sterling
so.
He
killed-
had 18 goals.
Chiesa.
He had 18 goals and assists last season for Chelsea.
If you guys
last
signed
season.
Chiesa, you would not be saying this at all.
I would be.
If
I
you,
would be.
if no, you wouldn't.
I agree with
No.
Steffi.
The comedy show starts at fucking
If
2
you
a.m.
guys,
agree
if
with
you
that,
guys signed Chiesa, greatest signing of the transfer window, what a bargain, 110%.
Yeah. No. Anyways,
He's-
I'm with
he's-
Steph.
he's-
I'm with
he's-
Steph.
I'd
I'm with
rather a
Steph.
31-year-old El Shaarawy than this.
Fuck
this
off.
Chiesa.
Dead take.
Hey,
Let's move on to
That's so
the next
shit.
topic where
bad
you
take.
can say your actual taste
No,
that
it's
makes
not.
sense.
He started with Italy
Let's
at
let's
Euros.
shut up.
Fucking
Shut
That
up.
was a bad-
Dead cricket take. Let's move on to F1 now, where you guys can take over. All I'm gonna say on F1, I was right. I'm going toilet. You guys talk about F1.
Mate,
Oh, where do
do
we start? I reckon we start at P20 and make our way up to P1.
No.
No?
Talk about the main lads.
Oh, we've got to talk about the race start. So Lando Norris
No,
starting
shut
on.
up. Leclerc won. Leclerc won in a race where he wasn't supposed to win whatsoever. Am I right in saying that?
Well, yeah, given Ferrari had him fuck up and pit him too early outside the pit window. They pitted him early, put him onto
Hey, but
hard.
they did the Hail Mary and it fucking worked.
Yeah, I don't think it was by choice. I think they just fucked up, and then they realized, hey, you know what? We're not going to lose much. We may as well keep him out.
We can
See
benefit
what
from
happens.
this, yeah.
Yeah, given he was 10 seconds ahead of Oscar going into the last 4 laps, and Oscar caught up 6 seconds,
Yeah.
shows how much his tires were digging. But
Yeah, definitely.
mate, the Tifosi
Even-
went fucking crazy.
Oh,
It was
bro.
good to see. Max, I just want to hear your words on Max Verstappen finishing 6th, possibly could lose the World Drivers' Championship.
The car, he's just had a fucking shit weekend, bro. He even said after the race, he's like, I genuinely want to change the whole car. The whole car pisses me off. And like,
Yeah.
what can you do at that point? You know what I mean? There's only so much Max could do about the car.
And then
And also, Lewis fans that hate Max, if Lewis was in a shit car, he has been in a shit car.
he has been in the car for 3 years. I've seen it firsthand.
Mate, there's nothing about, Lewis did the same in a worse car. No, he did not. It's fucking bullshit. But anyway, let's talk about McLaren. Let's laugh at McLaren for a little bit.
Papaya rules, eh? So,
What the fuck is papaya rules?
Mark and Dorian have no clue what's going on. So, Papaya rules is McLaren's version of their own team rules between Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris.
Yep.
Basically, fight each other on
Yeah.
track, keep it safe, don't crash into each other, don't fuck each other up. So race each other, go for it. But Lando Norris is just behind Max Verstappen in the World Drivers' Championship, and Oscar Piastri is a bit further behind. So given that, you'd probably give Lando Norris the go-ahead to be like, pass if you need to.
Yeah.
McLaren have said basically, fuck that, we're not doing it. So Oscar is actually beating Lando in the same car, which is fucking fantastic to see.
Mate,
I absolutely love it. Oscar
I
is
love
better than Lando, Sainz, Russell, Perez, Albon. Outside of Verstappen, Leclerc, and Lewis, next best is Oscar.
raw
Piastri.
talent.
Absolute
He's the best.
And he's ice cold.
Yeah,
He's
he's
ice
so-
cold. He's the new Kimi Raikkonen.
He showed an inch of emotion at the end of the race. He's a bit upset. Obviously,
Yeah.
in a McLaren, in a fucking rocket ship like that, you're not winning
In
the
a car
race.
that's going 8 tenths faster per lap, yes, 100%
Right.
should have. And
But, yeah, he's so cool, calm, collected. It's
But
crazy.
Should I be like picking the F1 winners each week? Because it seems like I'm the best to ever exist.
mate, well,
Say-
if you can guess,
I'm
Say
one for
Max
one.
from now on.
okay. Well, the next race is in not this coming week
Azerbaijan.
when Premier League returns.
Oh, my favorite
Azerbaijan,
track.
one of the best tracks in my
Wow.
mind as well. Street track.
That's the best track ever.
Baku. Go for it.
Baku.
Who do you think is going to win?
No,
Dorian.
I'll save for next week. I'll
Save for next week. All right.
Save
Save it for the week
smart,
after.
smart.
Save it for the week after.
He's a smart dude.
All these Lando fans actually need to fuck off. They
I think
cry so much. It's actually annoying.
Mm.
I'm sick of it. Everyone, like all these Max Verstappen haters, they miss when Max used to dominate. Because Lando, he thinks he deserves everything in life. He deserves to win every race because he's got the fastest car. Mate, if you drive the car like an idiot, you're not gonna get race results.
Did he nearly crash
you're-
at one point?
Yeah,
He
was
almost
driving.
went off. Yeah.
Oh, so,
yeah,
so,
oversteered into the
so,
gravel a
I,
bit.
so I nearly got that correct as well.
You nearly got that as well, yeah.
No,
Well, I don't know if you recall the previous time we spoke about how every time he leads from pole position,
he
he never continues leading after that first lap.
Yep.
It happened again.
Great.
Yeah.
After the first turn, Oscar was already ahead of him. So he's very bad at starting and knowing which racing line to take.
He's
He's not aggressive enough. And then when he is aggressive, he's overly aggressive. Doesn't know how to handle it, and then acts on emotion, which is not good, especially when you're flying at 300 kilometers.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Colapinto, just an honourable mention, coming 12th in his F1 debut.
That's very strong.
Replacing
Especially in
Logan
the car
Scott
that he's in.
Yeah, so great little
Mate,
little outing for him.
James Vowles is cooking. I'm telling you now. Watch 2026 Williams World Drivers Champion and World Constructors. Say it right now, bro. I'm telling you right fucking now. I don't care what anyone says. They're cooking.
Mark Dorian context. You just don't know what the fuck is going on. Again, can you just please start watching highlights or something?
yeah, start
One of the greatest
investigating,
of
bro.
all time. You're missing the
Yeah.
prime. You're gonna miss Lewis Hamilton's career. Max Verstappen. You're gonna miss his whole career. Don't miss Oscar and Leclerc's prime, please. Start watching.
Can I
this
just
one.
say as well, Nate?
Don't be just please, just one race. Just fucking grow a set and be like, I'm gonna sit here and watch the fucking.
I actually
Yeah,
watched.
no,
I
please.
actually watched the what do you call it before they start the practice laps? I actually watched the practice.
Practice?
I actually watched the practice.
Like, which day was this?
You watched the most boring part
on
of the weekend.
on Saturday. Saturday?
So Saturday. So
No,
on
Sunday.
Friday, they always do-
Sunday.
That's the race.
I watched. No. It was at like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, they play it before.
Yeah, it's probably qualifying. So what? Initially, how it normally works on a Friday, they do FP1, FP2, which is free practice 1, free practice 2, on the Friday.
They have an
That's
hour
where you just
to
build
run through their cars.
An
and
hour
build
each
data for the
session.
weekend.
So you build your data, you test the tires, test the weather, test the track, test your aero, everything like that.
Mhm.
Then you have a practice on Saturday, FP3, and then it's qualifies that same Saturday.
Okay.
A couple hours after. Obviously, qualifying sets the grid for the race on Sunday.
Aren't most of the
F2
races
does
at,
something
like,
interesting though.
Aren't most races at like 11, 11:30, 12 at night though?
11 p.m.
And how
yeah.
long they
11
go for?
p.m.
Usually like 2 hours.
An hour and a half.
It depends. So yeah, it depends on how long the track is.
You're telling me to grow a set?
how long?
I'd rather watch Ipswich play fucking Southampton.
I
Anyway,
would too.
anyways,
I would too.
so
Well then,
next.
don't complain when we
I'm not
talk about
complaining.
fun.
Who's complaining? Who's fucking complaining?
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
I said I was
Insert
correct.
Shannon Sharp.
I said I was correct. And then I went and took a piss. I came back. Oh shit. Nath. Wow.
Next note, we're done with F1.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're not done with F1.
I've decided.
Can't watch, don't watch. Get out of here.
Not watch. Will not.
Just not watch.
Not watch.
Anyways, let's go on to wrestling. We all love a bit of wrestling, guys. We're going to quickly mention AEW because last week we forgot to mention that they have a Brisbane show that was announced. And guess who's going? Bang,
I'll see you there.
bang, wait. I can't
Oh,
bang,
you,
bang.
Sean Court.
Not this guy. Not this guy. He's not going. Why?
I will see
because I don't know. He just doesn't want to go.
Because he's built little Lego.
I just don't have interest in AEW. I don't care.
I think it's a.
What is
I think
staying,
it's-
Tom?
I think
What
it's
is
fun.
staying is If Sting's
If
there, you
Sting's
come.
there,
You're gonna be a
If Sting's there, you gotta go. If
actually a
Sting's,
good point.
if Sting's there, you gotta go.
But they're not. No, they're not going to do that.
If
Sting won't come. I've seen
They did it
Sting
for-
live. I've seen Sting live. WCW came in 2000. In 2000. 2000, yeah. And Sting was here. I went to the WCW show in 2000. Dude, you guys weren't alive, Stef and Dorian.
That's what
WCW.
that's why I'm
I was
saying
still
like
cooking, bro.
that's why I'm saying like I think it'll be a cool experience. You know, like you saw WCW. I'm gonna see AEW before they, you know, go into the ground.
Yeah, before that comment.
Before they
That's
hit
the
the
thing.
bucket,
It's like-
before Tony
that's the
Khan
thing.
runs out of
Honestly,
money, yeah.
I want to say, and Big Show actually today mentioned how he's going to be very excited to see the stadium. It's going to be the loudest thing you've ever heard. And I was like, okay, Biggie.
Not so,
Bro,
yeah.
you haven't seen that stadium? Yeah.
Hey, do you
He
know
was here with
that?
Tony Storm today.
You mean
Hey.
Paul White?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Paul.
Hey, Giant Paul
The
White,
Giant.
do you know that State of Origin takes place there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
That's
bro's
very
never seen the Caxton Street on
Do
the
you think,
fucking
what do you
Wednesday
think
night.
people are going to start cheering for FTR?
He
Fuck
probably
the
didn't even know,
revival. Yeah.
He doesn't-
Alright, boys, please. If she turns up, boys, we have to be the only ones doing the chant, please. You jump the barricade to do the chant. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
Anyways,
you're fine, mate.
anyways,
Like a
yeah.
flirt with me too.
That,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that we just forgot to mention it last week, so we're gonna mention it this week. But let's move on to Bash in Berlin. Fun fact: I haven't seen it, but
Oh yeah.
I watched No Mercy in return. So
Bash in
No.
Berlin was great.
It was good.
That was a straight
Yeah,
out
that's
and out wrestling pay per view. No gimmicks, just wrestling.
Wrestling.
yeah, like
It felt like I was watching a New Japan show. Not gonna lie.
yeah, we'll go through. I'll read out all the matches and the results, and you guys tell me what you guys thought of the match. Cody retained against KO. Or I'm surprised there was no heel turn, but at the same time I'm not surprised there was no heel turn.
No, the story told throughout the match was quite
Story
good. It was almost like
Yeah.
KO, like is he going to go to that side where he becomes just violent and takes advantage of the situation? He didn't. Then he kicked the knee. Didn't want to powerbomb Cody on the apron. All of that culminating to basically just effectively wasting time, and Cody picks up the win. After the match, you weren't sure if Cody was going to turn on him. Didn't. Slow burner. I think he could turn in the future though. Good match though. Good match overall.
It was nice. They let it cook.
We've got new tag team champions in Belair and Cargill. They beat the Unholy Union. It's expected. Can I also just mention, because of this batch, everyone here besides Nathan got 100% on their predictions.
Yay!
Because Nathan did the Unholy Union.
I knew it was gonna happen. I just wanted to back my girl Alba Fire after she got dissed multiple times. I was like, you know what? Yep.
Yeah, fair.
I ran with her. I committed. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, it's fair. CM Punk beat Drew McIntyre in the shit version of the strap match. How was the actual match?
It was good.
It was
It was
actually
good.
pretty good. Yeah,
It was
I
a good
enjoyed
match.
it.
Entertaining.
They did the spot I said they would do, where it was a throwback.
Yeah.
They
Like,
did the
carried
spot,
him?
carries him, and
Yeah.
presses it from behind. It was smart.
Yeah,
It didn't lead to a victory, but it was a good match, great match, fantastic match. CM Punk got put through a table from in the ring, thrown to the outside, bit of an awkward landing. It was fantastic, great match. Punk was busted open as well.
Yeah.
Again, storytelling.
Organically. It was great. Yeah, the thing is, it's a
Reading from
story.
Bad
It
Blood,
was
it's
perfect.
build-up.
And obviously we know. I didn't watch Raw today, by the way, guys. I was
Well, yeah, we'll,
catching flights and things.
well, yeah.
I did see Drew McIntyre rip the bracelet
He
apart.
did. We'll get to that and talk a bit more about it when we get to the Raw review, because we'll be doing that too.
Why aren't they selling that bracelet on
But-
WWE? Just saying.
Yeah, they'd get a lot
Because
of
it's got AJ and Larry on it.
Yeah.
Get that.
unless
I'm
you can
gonna buy that.
customize it.
Are you going to wear
And
a
I'll be
bracelet
like,
that has
this is-
AJ and Larry on it? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it and just be like, this is everything. It's not this. It's not the
That's good.
bracelet that
That's
matters.
good. It's not
It's
the.
the-
It's the.
Your promo cutting is as good as mine. Come on now. Come on.
My mic cut out, bro.
No, it didn't.
Cool. All right. Terra Twins beat yeah. Sorry, man. Do we need technical difficulties at the moment?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
All right.
What an idiot. Oh,
Ter-
God, man.
The Terra Twins beat Dom and Liv, and I was actually kind of surprised that Rhea pinned Liv. But I'm not mad about it.
It gives the reason now to go after the title officially.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about
Hey,
it.
Liv's move, whatever that was, why is that not her finisher?
That spinning,
What
like
was
pump
that?
handle spinning, fantastic. Why isn't that her finishing move?
I
good
don't like
move.
the other.
Oblivion's
the offer.
good. I like Oblivion.
No, it's too clunky.
But,
It doesn't
yeah.
look like she ever hits it right.
Yeah,
That
it looks
other
like
move-
Unless Rhea sells it, it doesn't look right. Because Rhea lands on her head.
That spinning, yeah,
So
I want to see Rhea sell a
crossroads.
what's Soul Roof? Nah, Soul Roof.
Soul Snatcher.
Nah,
Soul Snatcher.
Soul Snatcher.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
think she'll.
She'd land on her neck.
Yeah.
She'd do a ricochet and land on her neck.
100%.
The Judgment Day versus Terror Twins continues, which is good, expected. Surely leads into Finn Balor versus Priest at Bad Blood. Liv
Really?
versus Rhea Ripley at Bad Blood, I'd say.
Yeah.
Pretty certain. And then the main event for that night was
Gunther round there.
Gunther, Daring General Gunther.
All I saw from that match is the crowd was molten hot, and Orton has aura. Holy shit, that entrance
Yeah.
with
entrance-
the was that
4K
This is
the
camera.
4K
That's
camera?
his-
Fucking hell, man.
That's now his pay per view. His PLE entrance. Sorry, not pay per view. What's that? What's a pay per view?
PLE, yeah.
That's
I'm not gonna
AEW
lie.
stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely fell asleep during that match. Not because it was boring,
He felt
just just buggered. But no, sore afterwards. It was good, great match, fantastic.
Would you call it?
People underrate Orton in the ring, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because they think he's lazy these days.
Nah,
He's a technician. He's a technician. He's in that category.
he's if he wants to turn it on, unmatched.
People just don't think he takes bumps, but he does. So I don't know what people are talking
Bro's
about.
44 years. I said the other day to Candace, it's been 20 years since he won the world title.
The first time, yeah.
Who did he beat in that match?
Vacant.
Oh, I can't-
Vacant's been
I
champion.
don't-
Uh, redacted or something.
20. Oh, dude, it was that guy, Crispin.
Crispin.
Oh, Chris.
Redacted,
Yes,
yeah.
Chris Benoit.
Redacted, yeah.
Crispin. Wow. Yeah. Who's that theme song?
No, that's
Chris Benoit.
a weird
Yeah,
song
Chris
you're singing,
Penn.
Steph. Anyways,
Crispin. What?
would you call it a passing of the torch if you would?
No.
Because at the end they
No.
do the respect handshake thing.
No, I
I
think it's a
torch,
sign
bro.
of-
Like
it's a
he's world
sign of
champion.
Gunther.
No, I know, but you know what I
It's
mean.
just
Like,
No, but like he
it's like-
he finally beat him. You know what
you
I
know,
mean?
and it's sort of like a passing of the torch. It's like you're the guy for the next 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Something
I
like
see,
that.
I see it as
36.
Gunther
Not.
showing like a bit of vulnerability and like respect to someone else,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
he
yeah.
never to anyone.
Yeah, so he's going to show like, yeah, he's a
He's
heel,
been like-
but like
Yeah,
he
can earn his
respects.
respect
Yeah.
through matches like that.
Yeah, because the ring is sacred, as he says.
The mat.
Yeah,
The
You
mat
can
is
treat
sacred.
it-
Sorry, I ruined it.
Treat-
The mat is sacred. But yeah, no, good show overall. Let's move on to he's gonna slit himself. Let's move to No Mercy. I'll quickly buzz over that 'cause I think I'm the only one who watched it. Axiom and
Oh yeah, man.
I
trick.
watch.
you watched this also? Okay, cool.
Eat a ref.
We'll quickly go on to tag team match that opened up the show. Which, by the way, Axiom and Nathan Frazier are crazy at tag team fucking
Yeah.
chemistry. But I'm surprised they didn't turn on each other after they keep kicking each other in the face. But it is what it is. They won the tag titles back because Chase, you can only hold the tag titles for like less than 2 weeks. It's happened
cares about that?
twice now. But yeah, Ridge then turned on Chase U.
Good.
It was going to happen eventually.
Good.
Great. Zachary Wentz beating Wesley was not expected. A TNA wrestler beating an NXT wrestler on pay-per-view, not expected, but
Fantastic.
I
Fantastic.
don't mind it, due to the fact he just won the X Division title. Great match.
He only won that, by the way, just to bring it over to WWE
Yeah,
TV.
100%. 100%.
Like, there's no reason why a tag guy is winning a singles title
But he's actually good. He's good.
in that instance. But he's fantastic.
He's, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Kalani Jordan beat Wendy Chu.
Expected.
Whatever. But Tatum Paxley then choked out Wendy Chu, so I guess Tatum Paxley's a baby face now. I guess.
Yeah, question marks, yeah.
Great, fantastic. Obafemi's a god. There's no other way to put it. Obafemi needs, you know what?
He versus Tony D, right?
Hey,
he did.
guess who dethrones Gunther?
No.
Oh, did anyone see that photo of all the wrestlers on Raw around the ring?
Yeah.
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 Obafemi's a.
insane. Obafemi's there. He's obviously probably doing dark shows,
Yeah.
dark matches. Sorry.
No, I think he.
That guy's
I think he
nuts.
did appear on Raw, but they
reckon-
said, "Oh,
I was
NXT
gonna
will
say-
take a champion."
He did. He was
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, though.
Otis ringside. That's when that photo was taken, apparently.
I thought he was gonna. I think he's gonna come up with. It'd be a mad match. It sounds fucking two big guys. Him versus Broughton Reed.
Yeah. The thing is
That
that
would be-
Obafemi could step into the ring with Tozawa and have a good match. Like,
Dude,
and it's
Stef
weird.
Nathan
And it's
with
weird to
no-
say, thinking that he's only been wrestling for like less than a year, maybe even less.
Gonna be. He's gonna come up. It's gonna be him, Apollo Crews, and Omos in the group.
And Aussie
In the
Jones.
stable. And
Um,
Odyssey Jones, yeah.
he splits from New
Called
Day.
the
and
whole
just-
day or something.
Hey, I just read before we sat down. Apparently, Odyssey Jones is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
he's not on the website anymore.
Yeah,
Like, it was one of the last things I saw before we hit record
yeah.
today.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, apparently he's like released or something.
There
He's
was-
gone from the roster.
There was a segment.
Bro, he's
Like,
been in he's been in a story on Raw for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey,
yeah,
well.
there was a segment where
I thought
Kofi
it was good.
Kofi was talking to Adam Pearce about something for him and Woods, and then Gunther comes past and looks at him and just goes, and then walks off. But
Versus Woods for the world title.
no, Kofi. Like, because you know how they had the thing for the Intercontinental Championship at one point. It was kind of like he walked past him, just went, and then walked past. But anyways, Obafemi, you know what? Hey, win the Rumble. Roxanne Perez beat Jada Parker, who, by the way, I think Jada Parker should beat Kelani Jordan for the title. Once again, Perez just has a great match. She's probably the best champion going in wrestling at the moment. Let's be honest, her reign's been fucking fantastic. But that's not the point. We have to talk about who's made their debut, Nathan.
You.
Yeah, he cut out, but
Mike
it's
cut
Julia.
Mike cut
But
out
but
the wrong time. Mike cut
but
out.
Julia
I'll do it again.
Julia.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Joe Hendry.
Mike
No, that's
cut
not.
out at the same
No.
time.
Julia makes her not debut, but her first appearance on NXT TV.
The aura, insane.
She's a star. She is a star. Oh my! I didn't expect her to come out looking how she did though. I think she just completely just changed her haircut from when I last seen her. Like the colors and stuff. I was expecting something different. She came out. I was like,
It looks like a Stone Cold Killer, man. I actually
she's
I think she's fantastic.
hey, she's gonna be what Asuka was in NXT.
Good.
Absolutely.
What happened to her?
Absolutely.
Forgot about it.
I mean,
Should.
all she did was stare down Roxanne Perez, and she convinced me that she's a star. That's all she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'll buy merch. Yep.
Yeah.
That debut alone has been bigger than anything Jade Cargill's done. I'll take.
Well, hey.
Yeah, fair.
It's
fair,
not.
fair. Yeah.
I think Jade Cargill's Royal Rumble debut was alright, but other than that,
Yeah,
she hasn't
right,
done
yeah,
much.
yeah,
She hasn't
right.
done much.
But she's
You
the
know
only
what,
thing I
'cause-
dislike
'cause it
about
was-
her, she's very reactive. If you watch the matches with Bianca, she's very reactive to how Bianca does things. She'll see her and then react to her.
Still
and
learning,
act-
right?
She's still
That's why.
Still learning, I know, of course, but
Yeah.
just saying.
And
Yeah.
then in the main event, Steph, turn. In the main event, we had Ethan Page
What is he doing?
defeats Say His Name, man. He appears. He turned too early. Okay, he turned too early. All right, he I believe in Steph Gross. Bam, bam. It's Steph Gross. No, he beat Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry had a good showing. Hey, Ethan Page is probably my favorite heel in wrestling. I said it to Mark before we
He's
started.
fantastic. He's fantastic.
I think he's such a chicken shit heel. He is what Miz was
yeah.
12 years
But-
ago. 11 years, whatever
Better.
it was. But better.
1, 2,
The only thing-
3.
the only-
Rolls over. Ready?
Oh, right into the trick. The one thing he does worse than the Miz though is hold a title. But yeah,
Like, you know what?
no,
When
don't no.
Ethan Page does it, I like it because he's a heel.
Yeah.
And it makes me not like him more.
Yeah.
Me not like him.
Yeah,
But it's a small title too.
It's small.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't do that with this. This thing's,
or with Cody's
this thing's
title.
massive.
Yeah,
This thing is massive.
yeah,
You can't do it with that.
no,
Cody's title, you shouldn't be doing it either.
no. But
IC title, like old IC title, yeah, perfect, mate.
yeah, but
Yeah, right, Nicole Kidman.
No Mercy overall, great show. Great
It
show.
was, 100%.
It's what SummerSlam was in a way in terms of all the turns and whatnot. Like stuff happening. You know, debuts, people coming out and whatnot.
It's
Special
well,
guest
the thing is,
referees as well.
SummerSlam for that sort of thing is set as like a not a reset, but a storyline. Almost like a storyline reset
What's to come?
of what's to come. So it's like if you imagine like the premiere of a new season of a show, that's what that is.
Yeah, but
yeah,
overall, good pay-per-view. Sorry, good PLEs from NXT
Absolutely.
and the main
Very
roster.
very strong
Big time.
weekend.
Very
Big
strong
time.
weekend.
Very nice, very cool, very smart.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
like it.
You know, it's been a good 2 weeks for wrestling, especially with All In as well. All In was great as well. All In was great.
Don't really care about AE dubs, but people say it was good, so good on them.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Let's go on to the final topic, Raw. They started off the show with Wade Barrett announcing Joe. Is it Tessitore or Tessitore?
Tessitore.
It's Tessitore.
No, bro.
He's Italian.
Tessitore.
He's Italian.
Wade said Tessitore.
He did say
Yeah, I know,
Tessitore,
'cause
but I
Wade's
thought it was
white.
Tessitore.
It's Tessitore. I've seen him on other sports. It's Joe Tessitore, yeah.
Okay, anyways, yeah. So they announced
good.
him, and you know what? He didn't do too bad for his first show. Obviously, you know he's only going to get better and more comfortable as he goes along.
Yeah.
But
Only nitpick
Um,
I've got.
billion% he's better than Kevin Patrick already.
Oh, yeah,
And it's not
100%.
even
One criticism only, which is, it's fine, it's nothing. He said the word damaged way too many times.
Damaged. Yeah.
Did you see he didn't know what Dragunov's finisher was?
Nobody called it.
No, I didn't see it.
He goes huge elbow from Ilya. One. And then he wins. He goes and he wins the match. No clue what
Torpedo
happened,
Moscow.
mate.
Wow.
He hit it with a standard elbow. What the?
Yeah.
What the hell?
But I think only with time he's going to get better. And
Yeah.
great. I like him and Wade Barrett's dynamic. And yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
good.
it.
I do like it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We already spoke about CM Punk, Drew.
Oh,
we already
yeah.
knew. I'm not going to get into it. We already knew this was going to happen. Hell in a Cell, Bad Blood. It's happening. We write for WWE in our spare time. It's fine.
Yeah, I think everyone does. But, you know, Punk did come out. He called out Gunther, said, I'm coming for you. So I'm guessing that's what's next for Punk. I'm guessing he's going to beat Drew and go straight for Gunther. You know, win the Rumble maybe and go straight for Gunther.
No, he'll lose that
You
Survivor
think
Series.
Punk wins?
He was meant to win it last year.
No. Do you think Punk beats Drew in the third one?
Yeah, he has to.
No.
Yeah.
He has to.
I do too.
And we'll get to that when it comes closer to Bad Blood. But I think he does. Because I think Drew's strong enough already. I think Punk needs to win. But Rhea Ripley opened up the show as well and got blindsided by Liv and Dom again. Dom has the most gruesome eye injury I think I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ. The fact that it's a black eye and a bloodshot eye at the same time is horrific. But then they trapped Rhea's leg in the bottom rope. I don't know if that was meant to or not. I'm guessing it was. But
Yeah,
it
was meant to if you watched the end of the show.
Yeah, obviously. But it looked great. And they kicked the shit out of her until Priest came out. Then American Made beat the Alpha Academy. And then, here we go. Time for me to vent my frustrations about the White Six again. Why has Chad Gable called them out for an 8-man tag team match on Raw and not at Bad Blood? Why can't the White Six have a match on a PLE?
To
Why?
make weekly episodic television must see.
I know, but
It's
why?
not rocket science.
No, it is. I know it's not. But it's a...
PLEs have had like a 5 to 6 match show lately.
Yeah, I know, but would you not put it on Bad Blood?
No.
Would you not? Would you not?
No chance.
Anyways, I mean, obviously next week's also the season premiere of Raw, so it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense if that's a season premiere and then in 3 months they're on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's a season premiere.
Yeah, that is probably should be. Punk. I already mentioned that. And then the Intercontinental Championship 4-way match for next week has been set. Ilya, Pete Dunne, Braun Strowman, who just magically started walking after getting squashed in a car. Yet, you know, Bronson Reed catches COVID. I don't know what happens there. And Jey Uso. Winner predictions.
Jey Uso.
Jay.
Ilya.
Not bad.
They're cooking the most with Jey.
Yeah.
Unless I think, maybe Strowman wins.
None of your family members have defeated any of my family members.
They said, yeah, they did have
It's
a
got to
face
be
card.
that. It's got to be that. That's why. It has to be that.
And
But then also, I don't know.
please,
Judgment Day could cost Jay.
it could. After last week, they could cost Jay. I think Bronson could cost
I think Braun wins and then
Bronson.
Bronson
No.
Bronson versus him and beats him and then
I think
No deal.
I think it's Ilya Bron at Bad Blood. I think that would be fantastic, but they're not going to do it at Bad Blood because when does Triple H like to put a fucking mid-title card on a pay-per-view? Sorry, a PLE.
Title card.
Is that what I said?
What?
Is that what I
Yeah.
said? Mid-title match on a PLE card.
Mid-card title.
Yeah. Unholy Union won a number 1 contenders match against Damage Control.
Next.
No, actually, we're going to quickly mention Kairi Sane
She died.
fucking killed herself.
What happened? I didn't see.
So she
Her eye, exploded.
she went for a outside of the ring insane elbow on the Pure Fusion. No, who they verse? That Unholy Union. She hit her eye on the edge of the announce table, and she was busted open. It wasn't her eye. It was like this area, but still, she hit her head.
I've got a photo. I'll send it to you. Dorpa.
Yeah, I've seen the photos that she posted as well.
Oh,
You
bro,
got
I
to
thought
see
you
it.
said, like her eye.
No, it was the area of the eye. I don't know if it was her eye or if it was like here or if it was like here or like.
I put it in the
here.
name.
Dangerous nonetheless.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gruesome. But yeah, she does like to have one botch a match. I didn't expect her one botch to be for her killing herself.
Jeez, that's
Oh wow!
crazy.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's something to mention. As well, Sami Zayn interrupted Gunther while he was cutting a promo. So you know what?
Like that.
That's your Bad Blood match because it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Definitely.
It makes
It
sense.
cooks.
Yeah.
I feel like every match until WrestleMania is like a fill-in for Gunther.
Well, that's what.
Same for Cody as well.
That's what it's been for Cody since AJ.
It's the same for both. It's boring,
Yeah.
to be honest.
But and then Jay in the main event teamed up with Damian Priest to beat the tag team champions in a
How did that come
non-title
about?
match.
How did that come about?
So, Priest earlier in the show wanted a match to be made against Finn Balor. Balor said he'd only verse him in a tag team match. Obviously, Rhea can't have the match. So then Priest goes and does something, talks to Priest about it, and then Rhea goes and talks to Jay. And they have the whole thing of, oh yeah, yeet.
Did you see that, or is that your assumption?
No, that's what happened.
Oh,
No, that's
okay,
what
cool.
happened.
That's what happened.
Okay,
like
cool.
he comes back to him. He comes back to her and says, "Oh, so what did he say? You say yes?" She goes, "No." Yeet, and then in the main
Fair
event, Rhea comes out, kills Liv with a crutch, nearly breaks her leg in the process, and then after the show, they're yeeting. So, yeah, that's Raw.
Yotedness.
We've got
All right.
Keen to hear Rikishi's view on that.
yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. We've got one more segment though. Before we head off, Nathan, do you want to take over here? I think you've got a special segment.
Oh
in mind.
mate, I think we should add this. Maybe not every week, but here we have the save of the week. Dorian, insert the clip.
This is Blanco on the left foot, but right at Hadicic in the glove.
What do you
Absolutely
guys think?
fantastic save here. I think it's one of the greatest saves of all time. Absolutely, the hand-eye coordination to even catch it, not carry the ball, to keep it held up like that. Fantastic goalkeeping. So shout out to you. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely save of the week.
Save
Better
the
than Gordon Banks save.
Gordon
That was,
Banks. Who? You know what I mean? Like,
And
But
I
right,
think that,
now, can I just say, surely that was noticed as save of the week somewhere, right?
it was save of the match in that match against whoever it was. So it's going to be our save of the
Oh, that
week.
was save of the match.
He will save the match.
it's our save of the week.
That's pretty impressive.
So yeah, let
There
us.
must have been like 80 goals in that
I think
one.
we make it a segment that just goes every week. Save of the week. And we'll just clip them in. So what do we think our save of the week?
Well,
Number one, this is it.
This is save of the week.
So shout out to her. Fantastic save. Keep it up.
I reckon. Yeah, save of the week, guys. Hold on though.
All right.
Hold on.
Yep.
Before we end it, I think Steph has something to say.
He absolutely does.
I do?
Yes,
You
you
thought you were
do.
going to get away
Say
with it this
the
week,
line,
Steph?
Steph.
Steph?
We didn't.
Say the line, Steph.
We didn't say
Say
it at
the
the start. You
line.
got to say it now.
So, if you believe in Joe Hendry, or if you don't believe in Joe Hendry, you're gonna like the damn video, and you're gonna subscribe to the Empire because we give you weekly content
We do.
every week.
We don't give you 4 TikToks a week. We don't give you 2.
We give
But we
weekly
give
content
you-
every week.
But we do give you weekly videos
Yeah.
every Friday. You're not getting a double episode, even though we have been recording for an hour and a half. That's great. Fantastic. Loves it. We'll be back next week with Premier League predictions, F1 predictions, wrestling reviews. Roman Reigns is probably going to return next week. Or is it this week or next week? The
Next week.
Is it this week?
13th.
Next week. Next week you'll. Anyways, Mark, you got something to say?
I do have something to say. On that note, guys, Rome wasn't built in a day, all right? So join the Empire. I'll smack you.
What are you using it for? 3 might be overkill.
What are you using it for? Because you know
I'm
they're...
compensating. I have a small cock. That's why.
What? You recording, Dorian?
Yeah.